Hello everyone, I am Narendra. In this video we will try to discuss about doping in semiconductors. Doping means adding impurities into semiconductors to modulate their electrical and optical properties. To understand this doping, we should know first the bonding between the atoms in a semiconductor crystal. For example, if you take a silicon atom which is having 4 valency electrons on its outer shell orbital called as a tetravalent element. In a semiconductor crystal, each of the silicon atom is surrounded by other silicon atoms and this valency electron is shared with other silicon atom valency electron to form a covalent bond. So in this way the covalent bond is formed in a silicon semiconductor crystal. So if you add the impurities into this crystal so that you can modulate the electrical and optical properties, so which is pure and intrinsic semiconductors without any impurities in this semiconductor crystal. So what is doping in semiconductors? As I mentioned in the previous slide that adding impurities into semiconductor crystal called the doping. So what are the impurities or dopants we can add to the semiconductor crystals? For example, if you take a pentavalent dopants which is having a 5 valency electrons, and these are the phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth or the pentavalent dopants. And we can also choose the trivalent dopants like boron, gallium, indium and aluminium. So these are the trivalent dopants which are having 3 valency electrons. For example, if you take a silicon semiconductor crystal, as I mentioned in the previous slide that silicon is covalently bonded with the other silicon atoms. So once you add the doping into this silicon crystal, so as you know that this phosphorus having 5 valency electrons, so the 4 valency electrons are covalently bonded with the other 4 silicon atoms, but it is having an extra free electron, so which is mainly loosely bounded to the phosphorus atom, and this is the electron is mainly contribute to the electrical conductivity of this silicon crystal. Similar way, if you take the trivalent dopants, if you add these dopants into the silicon crystal, so this boron atom having only 3 valency electron and it can make the covalent bond with the other 3 silicon atoms, but there is a missing of electron in this boron atom, so which is called the hole. That means the missing of electron also can contribute to the conductivity in this crystal. So these are the semiconductors called the extrinsic semiconductor materials.